Well, as we mentioned, tonight is the night the NFL is back, and we get to see our Detroit Lions in action. Well, some of them, and this is actually the Hall of Fame game, not played at Ford Field as you're looking live there. In fact, the Lions are going to take on Jim Harbaugh and the Los Angeles Chargers at 8 o'clock right here on Local 4 in Canton, Ohio, at the Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. That is a 3-hour and 20-minute drive from Detroit, and if you're thinking about making the trip, there are resale tickets available. In fact, at last check, we found the cheapest one, $75. Now, ahead of our game, we had Hobie with an exclusive interview with Coach Dan Campbell. They talked about everything from how training camp is going to working out the kinks with the new coordinators to Campbell's go-to karaoke song. Take a listen.
To start off training camp, I mean, guys are popping without the pads on. You see guys chirping, but you have a veteran team too. What have you learned about this group over the last week or so that you didn't know already?
Well, I don't know if I can say that I learned anything new. It's really what I'd expect, which is the standard, you know, and that's what our guys, you know, they think about, they live by, they practice by. And starting pads today, pulled them off because we'll have a physical day tomorrow. But I love the competition and the intensity.
Every year in the NFL is a new year. People move on. But it's hard to ignore what you guys did last year. You kind of experienced both extremes in the NFL.
Yeah.
You have a lot of guys who are on that team coming back. What do you want them to take from last year heading into this one?
Well, I think every year that you know you're getting better, but at the end of the day, you fell short of what your ultimate goal is to, man, you got to cherish every day. Everything that you've got, every opportunity to get better individually, but also as a team, man, you got to take that and you got to grow from it and learn from it. And it ought to mean more than it did before. Like so many guys, when you're a rookie, you don't know. Yeah. And then your second year, you begin to get a feel, third year, and then the longer you go and you don't achieve that, man, you're hungry for it. And you know, you don't take it for granted, where sometimes when you're younger, you do. So I think that just helps your urgency, and I think that's where our group's at right now.
A lot of guys have said that throughout training camp so far. So many people on the outside, though, want to magnify the changes. And granted, they are big, but you have a lot coming back, too.
Yeah.
Where do you think you guys are on offense right now with where you want to be, and what gives you most confidence that that group can stay right there in the NFL?
Well, where we're at is day 7 of training camp. That's where we're at. And, you know, there's a lot of things we're doing that we've done before. They're similar. We're going to keep those because we're good at them. Our quarterback, our playmakers. And then there's some new things we want to do to give our guys a chance to make plays, man. Let our playmakers go. So there are some new concepts. So with new concepts and, you know, Johnny Moe's a little bit new here. And so just working through a few of the kinks between the staff, him, myself, with golf, the crew, that's natural and normal. And so it'll come when it comes, and all I know is we're getting better every day, and that's all that matters.
Johnny said earlier today that the trick plays are staying.
Oh, yeah.
From your perspective, how fun is it to come up with those concepts to get these guys to try out?
Yeah, we love them, man. That's part of who we are. I mean, we've been doing that since 21, since I got here, and I just think it's a little bit, that's part of our identity as well. You know, it's not our foundation. It's not, you know, what we lean on and because that's always going to be the run game. Everything starts with the run game, but that is certainly part of the explosiveness that we have, and really just the chess game. You know, it's something different for a defense you got to be ready for.
It's got to be fun to create that stuff too, though.
It is. No, it is. There's no doubt, man. When you can find one that you're like, all right, man, we get J-Mo on the perimeter or Leaf, or let one of our guys throw that is not golf.
Sure, we saw that a lot of times last year.
Yeah, they are fun.
You got here 4.5 years ago, and you brought with you 4 letters, and it's on your hat right now.
Yeah.
Would you ever have imagined that grit would turn into what it has here in Detroit? Because you got the Tigers using the Gritty Tigers. You go to the Pistons facility, they have grit on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, what has it morphed into?
No, well, no, I don't know. You take it because you just want our guys to believe that that's what we're going to be and that's who we are, and we've done that. And so, look, because at the end of the day, you know what it really is? It's about this, man. It's the intestinal fortitude and it's the mental toughness. Because if you have that, the physical will come. And so that's what we have. And yeah, man, I'm proud of us owning it and living by it, really.
It's no secret that players like playing for you. But you've pretty much worn every single hat in the NFL that there is. Why do you think you're so relatable to these guys?
I don't know. I mean, look, I'm always humbled by that. I hear that, and I don't take that for granted. And you know, all I know is I try to do what's best for these guys. And sometimes what's best for them are things they're not going to like, and those aren't always fun, but you got to do them. And so I just always want to be as honest as I can with them, and just tell them the truth. And also, if they need me, they can come up and talk to me about anything. Like, I don't get bent out of shape, and if I do, it's over quickly, you know? So, you know, I'm humbled by that, man. I want to earn the respect every day.
Well, Hobie's chat with Dan Campbell is going to continue after our break. He is talking more football, his favorite podcast, and drunken karaoke. You want to stay around for this one. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We are gearing up for the Lions to play in tonight's Hall of Fame game in Canton. That's going to be live right here on Local 4. I do want to bring you more of Hobie's conversation with Coach Dan Campbell. They're talking about his favorite podcast, the best advice he has ever received, and his go-to karaoke song.
How do you decompress on the outside of football? I mean, so much attention is given to this. There is so much pressure. But how do you step away when you get the top?
Yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of podcasts. Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts.
I didn't see you as a podcast guy.
Yeah.
What kind of podcast?
Yeah, I usually go to bed at night. I do that all year, man. That helps me sleep. If I can get my mind on something else, then I'm out cold, you know.
What kind of topics are we talking about? True crime, a little bit of everything?
It can be anything. It can be true crime. It can be UAPs. It can be, you know, it can be sports related.
Yeah.
It can be overcoming adversity. It's a little bit of everything. 30 for 30.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just helps me sleep. That's really what I go to bed to, you know.
When you're going to the stadium, though, do you have a playlist that you're playing? What you got on it?
Oh, yeah. Well, you could probably imagine. It's got
Metallica?
plenty of Metallica, Leonard Skinner. You know, I got some Journey on there.
Okay.
Right? I got some Megadeth. I got Stapleton. We can keep going. I got Merle Haggard. I got Willie Nelson. I mean, whatever, you know. I got it all.
Going there. Because I figured Merle Haggard, because you have the kind of voice for it. If you're at a karaoke place, what you singing?
Oh, man. Man, I'm not any good. As a matter of fact,
it doesn't matter if you're good.
I'll tell you
one
story. The last time I did karaoke was my tribute to Chris Cornell, God rest his soul.
Soundgarden?
No, it was Like a Stone, and I butchered the hell out of it. I had a few drinks, and I just remember it was a packed house, and one kind woman stood up when I was done and went, and so I knew it was bad. About halfway through, I could hear it, which is not good. But anyway, so that's the last time I've done it.
Low key, Audio Slave, top 3 band all time.
They're awesome, dude. The best.
Right. Mind if we throw you some quick ones?
Okay.
Okay, just some rapid fire ones.
All right.
If you had a superhero's power, what would it be?
It would be power of flight.
Power of flight. If you were lost in the woods with a player, who would get you out the fastest?
St. Brown.
St. Brown, why?
Well, what can he not do?
True.
All right. He can navigate. He can kick ass. All right. He can go get us something to eat. He can build a shelter. He can do it all.
If you weren't an NFL coach, what would you be doing right now?
I'd be working on a ranch, be working cattle. That's what I'd be doing.
How much you carry
running
that?
cows with my dad.
How much do you carry that as a coach?
Well, you're certainly the way I grew up. It was always going to be with me. So
Yeah.
I think of some of that. And every once in a while, I give the guys a story.
What was your first job? Not being on the ranch.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that was the first job. Probably, I guess, first official job was working in a fast food chicken place. All right, it was Casey's Chicken and Chili, Glen Rose, Texas. Yeah, I did that. I cleaned more chicken than you can imagine.
Last one for you. What's the best advice you've ever received from someone?
The best advice I ever received was, that's a good one. I don't know if I can say it. I just know this. Look, I had a coach one time tell me when I was real young, and I said I can't do it. I can't do it. And he said, you know what? You know that guy can't never did anything. And that always stuck with me, you know, even as I was young. So you can always get it done. You can always overcome. It's just about what you got here, man. What are you willing to do? Will yourself to make it happen.
And I believe it's Henry Ford who said, whether you can't or you can't, you're right.
That's exactly right.
That's it.
All right.
Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate it. Yep.
slow clap for Coach Campbell. What an awesome interview. You can watch much more of that one-on-one from training camp and all of that tonight on Local 4 and Local 4 Plus, our Hall of Fame game pregame. That's a lot of rhyming there. Kicks off at 6:30. We're live in Canton. Then at 7, Football Night in America, where you can watch the Lions take on the Chargers. All of that followed by Local 4 at 11. We'll be right back.